Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your Star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is just kind of a fun video of things that are in my own personal collection, both warmers and bars, a lot of which are currently available and a few which are older, that I'm just getting out because it's about time to step into summer, and I thought maybe it would be kind of fun to take you guys along with me when it comes to me just kind of turning the page on the seasons with decor in my own home and putting bars with those things, sort of setting the scene with melting. And typically I will do a melting basket at the beginning of every month, but in a sense this is a little bit bigger than that because it's sort of, like I said, setting the scene for stepping into summer. We personally are going to be getting new windows all throughout our little house on Wednesday, so it's going to be kind of a crazy week, and my normal filming schedule is going to be completely upended. And then after all that happens, then I'm going to repaint the Florida room in the back, and then we're going to be having a church group over mid-June where we're going to have a really nice fellowship party kind of a thing, and I really want everything to be beautifully summery for that. So I'm sort of setting my sights on decorating and getting ready to entertain with that, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with. So let's just dive right on in. So I've got a good number of warmers here, a lot of which are still represented either in our catalog or in clearance, and a nice bevy of bars. And what I did was, one of my kids rejected this out of their room the other day. Is this not cute? And I thought, you know what? This would make a really good object to stage bars with, to put things out so that I will see them. Sort of a forced weekly melting basket reminder on top of my other melting basket and all the other things, because I've got a lot of wax I should be getting through around here. And I also grouped them kind of according to a theme just for fun for the video and because the colors were cool. So I'm just going to randomly start with this group. I did 5s because they're pretty. So this one was more of a like summer suntan kind of a bundle where all of these are really very bright, very tropical, very midsummer scents. So the first one, if you were in our flash sale, a couple weeks ago, digging around, you would have found Tangerine and Sugarcane, which was a wonderful bar that was part of our summer collection last year. It is probably, well, the Ocean Air and Coconut Water, which I don't think I even have in here, was my favorite, and then there was the pineapple and dragon fruit. But the one that I think was kind of the unsung hero of that trio was this Tangerine and Sugarcane, which I thought was marvelous. It's so pretty. So it's a really light, juicy, fruity, almost icy, but not quite, pretty summer tangerine type scent. And I got 4 more of them that will be coming in whenever my flash sale haul, which is pretty small, does finally arrive, and so I will have lots of that to melt. Now another one which I forget to sing the praises of is the beautiful Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. I do think that I just mentioned this in my last video because it's a pretty strong and long performer, but I haven't talked about it for a very long time prior to that video, and I need to melt some of this. So this has a very warm, tropical, almost fruity water type scent, and it is just gorgeous. And I think it would be very nice with the Tangerine and Sugarcane. And then another one that is newer to our catalog that is a really, really nice, very beachy summer scent is Sun Castles. This is one of our new releases this spring, summer. And this is all of the tropical nuts, like your pistachio, your almond, your coconut, and maybe even a little bit of pineapple. It is extremely nice, pretty strong, very happy, and again, this would go great with the Tangerine and Sugarcane. Then one that will come out tomorrow is Sea Breeze, which is our special bar that goes with our Celebrating Puerto Rico warmer, which is beautiful with the little frog hidden inside. And this is lily, white florals, and beautiful tropical watery air. It's not air and it's not water. It's like a very heavy, damp, oceanic scent. So pretty. There's some salt in here, like a sea salt. You've got maybe a little bit of orange. I think there's orange in the notes, and palm. It is gorgeous. So please try some Sea Breeze when that comes out. And then here's an old one that was part of a Bring Back My Bar, Coconut Palm. So this would be really good with the Sun Castles. This would be good with the Sea Breeze. It's heavy, and this would be really good with the Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. Heavy coconut, but coconut palmy coconut, kind of oil and bronzer, and a little bit of patchouli. Really good bar for some people. Some people say it smells like chapstick, but I kind of like it. So I thought that this was a really nice kickoff group to all kind of go together. Now, I'm not saying you should melt all of those on the same day, but just maybe getting through them a couple of days where the weather went with it or your mood went with it, that would be nice. Now, here's another one that's a little bit more fruity, but it's all things that are even brighter. And I love to do color matching and like a little kid. You play with your bars almost like they're crayons. So I came up with these partly just out of the way the colors went together. So sippin' poolside, this is a super fresh, bright, fruity scent with good crisp aquatics and pear. Really, really nice. But this is more like being around the pool rather than at the ocean, for sure, but very good. And this would be excellent with the next one in the pile, which is a lemon sorbet. And this is a very nice Italian ice that you have maybe while you're on your little pool flamingo floating around. It's so good. It's icy, it's sweet, it's got the sugar cane, it's got the lemon, it's got a little teeny bit of grapefruit. Just really, really nice bar. So then if that isn't enough, we're also going to go and get a big old pitcher of Paradise Punch to drink while we have our lemon ice and we're floating around. I wish we had a scent that had some sort of a flamingo connotation or theme, but I do not. But here is good old Paradise Punch. This is a really hard-hitting classic. It's a summer Hawaiian punch type tropical. But it's very, very good, really juicy and gorgeous, and would go very well with the lemon sorbet. Then our next month's scent of the month. I did not really have glowing praises for, what is this, Jam and Jubilee that will release on June 1st, but I have melted it a couple more times, and it's a very nice, solid berry scent. So this would probably go pretty well with the Paradise Punch. This is more end of the summer, go to your summer fair or be at some sort of like Granny's Pie bake-off for summer berries. But it's still really good. And this one has maple syrup in it. Now, what I don't really have represented here, because I was thinking mostly tropical and early summer feeling, is any kind of summer bakery. And we don't have that much in the catalog that I think would even be appropriate, but you could certainly pair this with baked apple pie. You could pair this with vanilla bean buttercream. If you had it, this would be really, really good with a decadent bakery, like your churro or French toast or something heavy like that. Anyway, this is really, really nice in the right setting, or I did like this with berry sweet paired with that. And then last but not least here, and I could have also thrown cocoa lime in this pile instead of Jam and Jubilee, but I just wanted to talk about that again. Rainbow sherbet. Now, this would be really good with the lemon sorbet. It would be good with cocoa lime, which I don't have here. And this is a strong sherbet ice cream and key lime scent. It is zesty. It's extremely fruity. If you just want fruit bombs in your house, do the Paradise Punch in some rooms and do Rainbow Sherbet in the other rooms. The neighbors will be calling you, asking you what's going on. So nice. So that was my second group of 5. Now the next one is a little bit more low-key for the most part. So we have our maybe chill with the hammock and some nice island music in the background and sort of a down day. Although the first one here is Cake Me to Paradise, and this is pretty strong, but it's still more relaxed than the other bars that I just showed you. Oh, this is so good and happy. This is so nice. I know this has rum, it's got cake, it's got, I think, some orange. Oh my gosh, I need to melt this again. I have been saving this. I did finally melt Sun Castles not too long ago, and it was great. But this Cake Me to Paradise, I probably am going to club this. It is a very tropical, fruity bakery scent. It throws very well. It doesn't last a super long time, but it's so happy, and like the neighbors can smell it while it's going, that I'm quite happy with this one. I think out of our new ones, this is one of the more playful ones, and I'm enjoying it. So then, right now, as of this very moment, in that warmer behind me, I have Bonfire Beach going, and man, you guys, I can't believe at one point I didn't think this was one of the best bars in the spring-summer lineup with Scentsy. It has grown on me, and it is fantastic. Maybe it's because I've got bars that have been sitting for a few years now, and they're stronger, but this is something that nobody else really makes. It has marshmallow. It's got a flint, that's like a rock sort of a note. It has some smoldery campfire wood, the gooiness of the marshmallow, some sea spray. It's got all the things that you would want together for a summer woodsy, gourmand, bonfire, and fresh scent, all jammed in one bar. If you have not tried this, after I talk about everything on this table, please go buy some Bonfire Beach. It's so good. and stick it in your club. Oh my goodness. So this one is a classic and it is lovely. It's a good, like, filling the room medium. It's not super, super strong, but all the different layers in it just give you a couple days of gorgeous goodness. And if you happen to have toasted marshmallow still in your club, or you have a bar, melt those in alternate warmers. If you really, really love marshmallow, it's incredible. So then the next one here that's in my pile of a little bit more low-key, a little more relaxed, is Mahalo Coconut. Now this, I think I'd melt this with the next couple that are coming rather than the last two, but Mahalo Coconut. It is creamy, it's dreamy, but yet it's a little bit fresh. It's got pineapple, it's got coconut, it has, I think, violet lei, and it's got this beautiful, lush Hawaiian tropical-y thing going on, but it's all creamy and smooth. Very, very good performer at a medium level and will go for a long time. Very nice scent. So then you could pair that with this, which is Camu Camu. This is a really happy summer bar. This would be good with Cake Me to Paradise too, probably. This has really good passion fruit, and I think that might be the only bar on this whole table that's got that particularly summery note, and some mandarin and Camu Camu something or other. Oh, it's so good. It's so, so good. So this, yeah, would be good with Cake Me in Paradise, or it would be good with Pina Colada Cha-Cha. And this is a great bar for me. I can't ever get it past just a medium. But it's that perfect coconut pineapple balance, and it's so nice. If I had to pick between, say, this and the Mahalo Coconut, I love the scent of this, but Mahalo Coconut does perform a little better for me. But that one's very fresh, where this is very much just like your pina colada drink. I think there's a hint of white rum in here too. So good. So, so good. Okay, so then if you're not feeling any of that, I have a little bit more woodsy, outdoorsy summertime grouping for you here. So we're going to start with a couple. There are a couple in this stack that are from our mental health awareness collection that is going away as a group that you can buy at the end of May, and then in June it will be available to individually put bars into your club. So this is more your low-key, herbal, and woodsy kind of a summer. So chamomile and vanilla is my favorite of that whole group. I talked about them when I first got early access as a consultant. If you want something that is just kind of like walking through a field in the summertime with daisies and chamomile flowers, and it's all kind of dry and golden and relaxing, this chamomile and vanilla really is that. A very nice bar. And as I already said a couple times, this is the one I'm going to club. This is my favorite from the group. They're all nice, but oh, I love this. Okay, so then the next one would be Sandalwood Tangerine, which is a bar I don't talk about very much. But this is a very nice middle of the summer tangerine and woody low-key scent. It's not super strong. It doesn't have the type of wood where I get super excited because it's deep and dark and fall winter. It's more of a spring summer scent. And it's a good one if you want wood but you don't want to be sweating at the same time, kind of a deal, you know. Rosemary and mint. This one certainly goes with our chamomile and vanilla. If you need a de-stressor kind of a day, this is perfect. So this is, maybe it's been a really long week. If you are a stay-at-home mom, your toddlers have just done you in and you need something to calm your nerves. You get your rosemary and mint and you go get a nice cup of iced tea and sit on the back porch for just a minute while hopefully they're still taking their nap. Breathe deep and recover a moment of sanity for yourself. Rosemary and mint. Then if that wasn't enough, when the toddlers get up, some blue lavender and bergamot should be really good next. Oh, and this is so nice, you guys. This has lavender. It's got the bergamot. This is my second favorite from the collection. This one's a little bit stronger, definitely herbal in the classic sense. And it's really, really nice. So again, if you have not tried those because you didn't want to get that bundle of mental health awareness all together, you could do a special club order if you don't want all of them and just pick and choose whichever ones you thought were the best from it. And then if all of those things do not calm you down and you just need to get out on the water somewhere, Lake My Day is a little bit different than the rest of what I just kind of put together, but this would be good with the sandalwood and tangerine, I think, and alternate warmers. Oh, this is the most beautiful, warm, aquatic, slightly cologne, but not too much. Warm oak moss and water smell. Gorgeous. I love this. Oh, so good. So, so good. So that was my more inland, herbal, we need to chill kind of a 5-bar bundle. Now, the next one, this is kind of fun. This is all things sort of atmospheric and having to do with just getting out in the beautiful wide green world around us, except for the purple one. And so that, I guess we're just going to go dip our toes in the sand around a beach at some point after we walked all the fields. You know, where I live in Michigan, there is a beautiful strip on Lake Michigan that goes all down around the side of one part of our, like, where, over here? Yeah, over here on the map. Although I think I have it backwards. I'm not sure. It's so hard because things flip in the camera. Lake Michigan. You have this huge, beautiful strip of white sandy beach. And you have farmland, and then you get the dunes, and then you get the beach, and then you get the water. And because it's not ocean, that transition between woodland and water is very interesting. And so a lot of these bars, minus the Coastal Sunset, which is definitely tropical beachy, they just kind of go with the sort of summer I associate with just being by the water, and it is amazing. One of my favorite t-shirts that you can get in Michigan tourist towns is "No Sharks and Unsalted," like Michigan lake life, like that kind of thing. They're so cute. So, banana leaf and bamboo. We have beautiful peach trees, we have cherry trees, we have apple trees, all that sort of thing grows on the Lake Michigan shore. And this, obviously we don't really grow bamboo in Michigan, but this has that green with the mahogany and the peach kind of deal that does remind me of beautiful summer scents and being out, just walking around in the woods out there. Very, very nice. A little bit more authentic probably would be Woodland Meadow, which would give you all of those happy Michigan wildflowers, and you're out hiking and it's fresh, and it's just a beautiful summer sunshiny woodland day. This Woodland Meadow definitely gives you that. Then we have one called Open Air Exploring, and this and the next one, those are Father's Day collection, but I believe those are still available for a while. This is so nice, you guys. This is that fresh air and just relaxation that sometimes you are able to get in the summer when you go out. And maybe it's a slightly cool morning. This doesn't smell like warm sunshine. It smells like one of those cool, crisp days where you might need a sweater. And you just go out and you're walking around in the fields, or maybe you even went to the farmer's market early on a Saturday or something, and maybe there's a little bit of rain that's still just kind of rolling out in the distance off into Lake Michigan, because I have had so many wonderful experiences on vacation. I don't even know why this mood hit me in May. I should be telling these stories in July, but to just reminisce about all these wonderful things. So you'd go down to the farmer's market on a Sunday and get all of the things, and the little boats will be coming in and out of the channel to go on the lake, and it kind of smells like this one. Day on the field. Now this would probably be more for my friends who have kids that are still practicing summer sports, because this reminds me of a little bit of Cologne plus all the grass and the children playing soccer or baseball or whatever. More like this day on the field, and that fathers are probably involved in, talking to each other with their cup of coffee, sitting in their chairs watching their kids practice. And then, of course, last but not least, we've got our Coastal Sunset here. And this is just the most beautiful, hot summer day, sitting on the beach with your suntan oil and your suntan lotion. It depends on the person and how scared of the sun you are, which way you're going to go. And this is just gorgeous. And of course, you could certainly relate this to any tropical vacation you've taken in being on the beach too, but so nice. Okay, so then we've got 2 sections left. The next one is going to be all of the sweet cotton candy and just sort of out of the box light scents that maybe it's more about like little girls playing tea party out on the grass, or they have their friends over for a sleepover, and all of those just sweet childhood experiences. I would put all of this together for like a summer with friends. Very vanilla being the first one of those, because it's just innocent and sweet, and I will melt this anytime, anywhere. It's like green eggs and ham. Would you eat them? Sam, I am. Yes. And then he'll eat them anywhere. I would melt very vanilla here or there. I would melt it anywhere. So this is really good. Just a happy, sweet childhood playtime, innocent, no responsibilities kind of a scent. So then if that wasn't enough, we've got a couple of really funny scents that are not available. These were BB&B but bananas, and what's this one called? Crazy Coconut. Both of these are very childish, fun scents. So this is like my best friend and I, our little girls with our play makeup, with all those weird scents, and then the kits that you could get. I was a child of the 80s, where you could make your own chapstick or your lipstick or perfume, and it would kind of end up smelling like this, which is sort of fruit, coconut, and wax all together. It's a little weird. Or maybe we thought we were going to go and really make banana pudding or some of those other things that... Do you remember the pudding pops, the Jell-O pudding pops, guys, that they were... Most of them were chocolate or vanilla, or they were chocolate vanilla swirl. I don't think they ever had a banana one, but this bananas bar kind of has like the powdered Jell-O pudding type thing. Totally reminds me of all those summer childhood fun treats that we would beg our moms for, and then we'd make a mess, and they were so good. Pink berry sandalwood, just the sheer innocence and beauty of childhood. Late summer evenings where you've been playing out in the yard and they're going to build. There's no fire in this or anything, but there's a cuddliness to this. Like, it just, I don't know, it just feels homey. It reminds me of wonderful, sweet things that I experienced as a young girl. Just happy, like maybe like that blanket that you would have, and I don't know, I don't really have a point with that, but that pink berry sandalwood, it's cuddly, it's sweet, it's got tonka bean, it's got cherry, it's an innocent, nice, just young scent. And then last but not least here we have pineapple, coconut, vanilla, and this one, this is such a good scent. So this would remind me kind of my best friend from childhood, who, she's now a doctor. She has 2 little boys. Like, my kids are pushing 20 and pushing 17, and hers are, 3 going on 4, and very young. But this just reminds me of my childhood best friend. Everything about her. It's got the fig, and it's got the pineapple and the coconut, and it's unusual and very, very special in its personality, but you can't quite figure out what's going on. That's my friend Anna. So that's kind of what sparked that whole deal. And then last but not least, these are a little bit more, plebeian because they all go together. But here's the summer collection, which I definitely want to melt again. I have ordered quite a bit of it. So key lime and grapefruit. This is just your quintessential happy summer zesty fruity scent. Fruity scent. Oh, so good, guys. You have to get these June 1st. This is my favorite group of summer bars in eons, maybe ever. It's so good. The key lime, a little bit of grapefruit, sugar crystals. Super, super happy. Summertime anywhere. Tropical coconut nectar if you are visiting some place with really good tropical drinks. This smells like one of those. Pineapple, coconut, peach, creaminess, gorgeous. So pretty. Then we've got sunset sky and strawberry. No, this one's a little bit more inland. Like, I could have put this with my whole ramble about being up north where the woods and the coast and the water all transition. This just smells like a summer farm, like somebody's doing maybe some canning of strawberry jam, and you've got your slight sweet woods quality too. This is such a good bar. This sunset sky and strawberry, you have to try that. It's so good. Like, thumper, you gotta see it, Okay, what did I forget? Ooh, 2 more. Pink pineapple and sugar. This one's very body care. This is something that will be offered in body care products, so you could literally slather yourself in pink pineapple and sugar cream and then go float around in your pool. Oh, so, so good. This is sweet, it's gentle, it's creamy, but in a sugary way rather than a bakery or cream or custard way. A very beautiful scent. You guys will love that. And then water lily and bergamot. So after everything else, if you're just over all the fruity or over all of the coastal or over all of that, water lily and bergamot is just going to be a very quieting scent. You could put this in your bedroom. You could put this in a warmer out on a nice back deck or a sunroom and just kind of take the edge off of the day with this quiet, tranquil, peaceful scent. It's definitely got water lily. I don't know if there's any sea salt in this, but it smells slightly aquatic to me. And then it's got the bergamot, and it's quite lovely. And I know this is going to come in laundry. So those are all of the bars, and I hope that was fun because I have seen some comments from some people, I really miss your storytelling. I miss this, I miss that. You have to have energy, and you have to have real estate up here to tell the stories even more than just kind of assessing scents. So today I felt good, and I'm like, I'm going to get on and do kind of a rambly fun video because people seem to miss those, and hope that you just enjoy. So now let's go to, as I was saying, I'm going to be having this party in June, a little tour of some of my favorite summer warmers. This first one, which is on the thumbnail, this is not available. This is a terrible performer, one of the worst ones in my collection, but it's so cute. I cannot get rid of it. And I don't remember what its name is, but it's a sea urchin. Is this not, let me turn this off, the cutest, clever little warmer that Scentsy made? I don't even know how many watts this guy is, but I put him out every year, and he sort of limps along in the corner as far as performance, but he's so cute. He's 8 watts, and that might be part of why, but he looks just like a sea urchin, and I cannot bear to part with him because he's so creative. Okay, the next one that I would have here, because all the rest of these need to be lit up, this one is in the current catalog, and I believe this is called the Coastal Light. At this point, things blur together on me, and I don't even remember. This was one of my darlings from last year as far as, ooh, I love this, I have to have it, and I used it all summer long. So I will plug it in, and I don't remember prices on this. I think this one might be $55 or $60, but this is a beauty. My only complaint is I hate slump dishes because I tend to break them, but this is gorgeous. And if you were the crafty type, you could even probably turn this thing into a sconce if you wanted to somewhere. But the crackling and the Edison bulb and just the cute nautical styling, this is a really, really good one. It's a solid medium performer. It's not, I'm not going to lie, it's not the best one I've ever had, but it's so pretty and it performs well enough that I would be happy to recommend that to you. So then, after that, my favorite of all the summertime warmers right now, which was last year, this was a warmer of the month, and I know at least recently, maybe even in the flash sale, this was still available. And what is this one called? Maybe something on the seashore. You guys will remember the name, and I won't. This warmer, and it's beautiful, beautiful color with its tiles. And it's another Edison bulb. Again, doesn't have the world's best throw. I think this one might be a little bit better than the Coastal Light, honestly. But this is just my favorite, my absolute favorite warmer that they produced for spring, summer. Part of it's probably because it's sort of turquoise green and goes with all my stuff. But oh, how could you not love this? It's just beautiful. So I will be getting this out and leaving it out as soon as those windows are done and I've painted what I need to paint. And then next, I have one that I know is available because this is brand new this year in the spring summer catalog. And again, I didn't do this video really to highlight what's in the catalog. I was just more showing you what I'm happy with. So I don't remember the name of this one either. I think it's called Sea Star. But this is new. This is a really good performer. It's gorgeous. And it has the little vent holes out the back, so you do get some light. This is a 25 watt. Excellent gold standard type Scentsy warmer. Beautiful detailing, would be great with anything summery. So I had to show you guys that. Now I'm going to do some of my favorite minis. So this one's, oops, excuse me, Moosey, also in the catalog right now. And this is the Fish in the Sea. And I know that down in the Australia, New Zealand region, they have the full size. I want the full size of this warmer. It's so beautiful. This little baby Fish in the Sea warmer. It's so cute, you guys. Throws very well because of the inlaid tile mosaics, and I will be putting this out with all of my blue and white and nautical stuff in about 2 weeks. So then, what else do we have in the catalog that would be good for summer? But, well, I've got one that's just summery. This one's pretty good all year round. And if you still have the bubbled iridescent as a full size, this would be so pretty with it. This one's our Pearled Gatsby. This is a gorgeous little mini warmer. It's very spring summer with all of its pretty colors and iridescence, but it's very nice with the pearlized things, you know, the shell details, soft seagrass and all that kind of stuff that you put out for summer. And then last but not least, I do have here, and I'm not going to be able to light it up because I forgot to get a tabletop base, this one, which I think is called the Sea Life Mini. This glows beautifully with the nice porcelain bisque, and look at all the cute little critters that are on here. So if you like sea type critter themes, that's really specific, Elizabeth. If you like ocean life type themes, you have to get this one. I love it. And the glow is that soft bisque porcelain that Scentsy is so good at. So I hope that this was kind of a fun video setting the scene for summer with favorite bars and warmers that I've got in my collection. I hope that you guys have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.